Greetings to our dear Miss Gloria and my fellow classmates. My name is Kah Yee and my partner is Wen Yen. Today we'll be presenting our topic, which is the influence of family upbringing towards the relationship of adolescent. Before we start our presentation, I would like to briefly explain the whole flow of the presentation. There are 4 sections included in our slides. Those 4 sections are Introduction, Methodology, Findings, and Conclusion. To start off this topic, I'll be introducing you all to our problem statement. Throughout these years, the number of divorce has increased rapidly. After divorce, children would choose to live primarily with one of their parents till they have grown and transferred into an adult. However, compared to a normal family, single parenting families would actually carry more burden in raising a child. A child's emotional growth could be ignored because single working parents could not provide sufficient amount of attention while working. As a result of growing in such environment, it creates a huge impact on a child's perspective towards relationship. Humans are wired to connect with each other since babies. Therefore, relationships are crucial for humans. Relationships could work in both ways. It might bring as many good qualities or effects as the bad ones. Therefore, some people might see relationships as an advantage. On the other hand, certain people might view relationships to be harmful. The goal of this research is to identify the connection between different types of households and the effects to children's development. We will sort out how people with different family backgrounds treat their relationships. In addition, we will also find out the effects of family towards different types of relationships. On the other hand, this study allows society to know that a family holds a child's future because an adolescent's personality and knowledge are shaped at a young age by people that they are close with. Therefore, it is an important reminder for parents to take full attention and effort in educating their children the proper ways to handle relationships. You might wonder what our research question is. Well, we have 2 research questions. The first research question queries are family or other relationships crucial in a human life? On the second research question, we will ask how does family upbringing affect the relationship of adolescents with people? Moving on to methodology, our study uses quantitative method for our research. 20 participants were invited to fill in our survey form. No specific selection method is used. Therefore, we randomly recruit participants. Our participants are mainly college students with an age range of 17 to 20 years old. The reason why we choose college students as our respondents is because the dependent variable of this research paper relates to the adolescent's relationship with people. This analysis focuses on the family's upbringing to adolescents' relationship. Parents are powerful role models for teenagers. The actions and the words of parents will actually affect their children's behavior, attitudes, and beliefs for now and in the long term. This study will be sending out the online survey through different types of social media platforms to obtain participants from a specific group age, which is 17 to 20 years old, and place, which is the Sunway College or Sunway University. This survey includes 2 close-ended questions and 2 open-ended questions and 1 Likert scale. During the research, the government restricted all movements in the country to stop the spreading of COVID-19 pandemic. For that being the case, we were worried that the number of participants were insufficient. Therefore, we decided to create an online survey through Google Form. The survey was delivered to the audience through different social media apps such as WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and many more. For now, I'll pass on to Wen Yen.
Thank you, Zuki. Before I begin to explain our findings, I would like to briefly introduce our 2 main research questions to the audience. The first research question asks the participants to answer the question, are family or other relationships crucial in a human life? Furthermore, our second research question requires the effects of family upbringings towards the relationship of adolescents. There are 5 questions written in our survey. Our first research question relates to survey question 1, 2, and 3. On the other hand, the second research question relates to our survey questions 4 and 5. To answer our first research question, we found out most people think that family relationship and friendship are the most important relationship for them. There is a question in our survey which requires participants to rate the importance of family relationship. After the online survey, we found out that 17 out of 20 participants choose familiar relationship as they choose 5 for their rating. This defines that they strongly agree on the importance of family in their life. All this result relates to the past studies that stated parents do play an important part in the development of their adolescent children. Finally, to our second research question, we found out that the teaching methods of the family will influence how adolescents interact and how they treat their relationship. After analyzing our report, we found out all 20 participants agree that the fact children will learn positive lessons from their family. The first positive lesson that the family of our participants taught them mostly was treating people in polite, kindness, loyal, and sharing. We also found out that when participants are taught in a positive way, they are able to maintain good relationships with people. For instance, a participant said that his parents have taught him the importance of maintaining a good relationship with people by not judging a person's appearance. As a result, he learned to give respect to others and get to maintain good relationship with his teachers, friends, family, and etc. From our survey, we also found out family do have a big influence on how adolescents interact and find good or bad friends. Positive responses from our respondents' friendship will be giving support towards them, teaching them to treat everyone equally, encourage them with positive words, pushing them to socialize with people, teach them how to differentiate good or bad friends, or teach them about manners, be honest, and etc. All this positive knowledge and teaching from our respondents' family brings a huge impact to their friendship, which allows them to have a lot of good friends by their side. In conclusion, family indeed brings an important influence towards an adolescent's relationship. They will influence adolescents' behavior and attitude towards people. Therefore, we people should not ignore this serious matter and have to pay more attention to it. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for paying attention to us. And now it's time for the Q&A.